Okay, next. Demon King's Army. Ooh, cool horse. Might be the only time we see that in the game. Okay, next. Sage's Vow.
Raul 殿、先ほど伝令がゲルド砂漠でも最後の村が攻め落とされたと。これ以上魔王軍の侵攻を防ぐことはできません。
分かっている。元凶である魔王は私が止める。
ラウル、もはや魔王はそなた一人で止められるものではありません。しかしそなたは一人ではない。ゲルド、ゴロン、ゾーラ、リトの族長にゼルダ、そしてもちろん私もここにいる。
皆に見せたいものがある。
I always thought it was interesting that Zelda and Link are so short. I wonder what the motivation behind that design is. Maybe make them more approachable? Alright, let's see what they actually call these things. Maseki. Okay, magic stone. They are in the shape of magatama, which have a long history in Japan, but they don't actually use the word. Okay, so here it's looking like, you know, just in their raw form. They don't have any particular color or insignia. But once they get a bearer, maybe they adapt themselves to them. I'm guessing. Cool, cool.
Sonia. ゼルダか。
ラウル様、明日の魔王との決戦の前にお伝えしておきたいことがあります。私がこの時代に来たきっかけは地下で眠っていた男でした。
それで
遺跡により変貌したガノンドロフの姿を見たとき、私は確信しました。地下で目覚めたのは彼だと。あの男はついえなかった。私のいた時代まで生き延びていたのです。明日の戦い、残る全軍による決戦で魔王ガノンドルフを倒すことはできません。
Pretty amazing facial expressions on Zelda.
そしてラール様は
それでも私はやらねばならぬ。
I feel like Zelda maybe feels guilt for not saying about Ganon
あ
earlier.
れは我がおごりにより生まれた。その過ちは償わねばならぬ。
But Nauru takes the blame on
そ
himself.
して何より
Very kingly of him.
私はハイラルの王だ。王は民を、国を守り育むのが務め。たとえこの命を賭してもな。
ラール様。
Nauru is a hero too, in the classic sense.
もしもあの男を倒すことが叶わぬときは、君の言っていた大麻の剣を持つ剣士。
That's another sticking point that I had with the script translation. That legendary sword.
しかし、それは君がこの世界に現れ
I would not choose that.
今
I
は
would choose
ここにいて
his
くれる。
legendary sword.
ゼル
Or
ダ
the legendary sword.
私は君がこの世界
That
に
feels a little bit flippant, not serious enough for the
思って
moment.
いるよ。
私が来た意味。
So far, Zelda has been kind of a spectator to everything going on. But there she gets maybe a first hint of some kind of purpose. The imprisoning war.
遥かな過去、神の末裔ゾナウ族は大いなる英知とともに天より地上へと降臨しました。神の遺産、持つ者の力を倍化させる秘宝、秘跡を携えて。
Right. These stones amplify the power that you have. So yeah, it does adapt to you.
ゾナウの術をもって民を導き、そこで出会った地上の娘ソニアと結ばれました。ラウルはソニアに一つの秘跡を送り、そして二人は
Sorry, not Maseki. Hiseki. Secret stone.
ラウルが王、ソニアが王妃となった王国の名はハイラル。二人は多くの民と共に繁栄の礎を築いていったのです。しかし突如悲劇が訪れました。砂漠より現れた邪悪なる者、ゲルドの頭目ガノンドロフがソニアの命を奪い、彼女の
This is very common in Japanese narratives, anime or games. But when there's like a recital of history, they will get the very the kind of the older woman, the very authoritative, older, wiser woman. In War of the Visions, it's Helena, the queen, who narrates all of the goings-ons. We're seeing the same thing here.
その状況を打開すべく一つの策を講じました。
In Japan, a lot of the like announcements, you know, or like giving news or whatever over the PA speakers, you know, done by women. You go to train stations here or anywhere. I don't know, it's easier to listen to, or it's more trustworthy, or something.
魔王の力は想像をはるかに超えて膨れ上がっていました。私はその猛攻の前に倒れ、 もはや我らに勝機はありませんでした。そしてラウルは
When we unlock the new sages going through the game, we get kind of flashbacks of this scene from each of the sages. I don't think those will be included in this video. But in them, we see that Zelda approaches each of the sages afterwards. Again, the dropping of the voice by Hyrule. Paying the price. So Hyrule, he's essentially sealing himself at the same time as he is sealing Ganondorf. When we talk to Hyrule at the beginning of the game through Link, he's been waiting a long time. And that's interesting. Hyrule sees the trust that Zelda has in Link. And like he feels like it's so authentic that he can also have that same level of trust. Enough to say it in this moment. Okay. So this scene takes place after the beginning of the game, and then also after this sealing war cutscene that we just watched. So Ganondorf is stopped for now, but Zelda has to face the reality that Ganondorf will be back. And then she saw the failure of the Master Sword from earlier. And here's the Temple of Time, still on the ground. That little quiver in the eyes, you know? The pupil of the eye. It's a very little touch, but it really adds a lot of reality. For decades, I feel like just eyes have looked dead in video games. But that effect helps.
なたは復活するために時を超えて私のもとへ。
Somehow, Zelda talking to the sword is very moving.
ゼルダ、私は君がこの世界に来たことに
It's like she's speaking to
意味がある
Link.
と思っているよ。
Although really, she's speaking to us.
私にできることがある。いいえ、これは私にしかできないこと。あの男を倒せる。
So I know for years, across many, many games, fans have always wanted Zelda to do more and get more involved. And I think with this game, everybody can be very satisfied.
もう人に戻れない。
She is integral, Link couldn't do what he does without her. Excellent, excellent interpretation of the character.
私を探して。
And some foreshadowing, looking at the sky there. So by this point of the game, it's predictable. I'm not saying everybody predicted it, but it is predictable, able to be predicted,
元いた時
that
代で
she's going to do what she's going to do.
このマスターソードが砕けながらも魔王に傷を負わせたところを。
我らの力がまるで通じなかったあの魔王に。
But all of this is kind of riveting, all of the preparations and like the plan that Zelda hatches to defeat Ganon in the future,
聖なる力を満たし続けることで、より強靭な剣として
to create kind of a grand plan that will travel across time.
再生と強化が可能なのであれば、魔王に対する切り札になり得るかもしれない。しかし、魔王に対抗できるほどの力を持たせるには、長い長い時間が必要でしょう。それほど途方もない間、
And like everybody's working together, they got their role.
一体どうやって？
方法はあります。
まさか
はい、あの術で私が。
言ったはずです。あれは禁断の術、人を捨てるということだと。それをあなたは。
ミネル様。
Reclining stone chair. That's funny.
剣を手にして
But yeah, this is an interesting kind of twist on the trapped princess
このために時を超え
motif.
てきたのだと。私はマスターソードを復活させ、リンクに届けたい。
She won't be trapped in a place. She'll be kind of like trapped in herself and trapped in time.
わかりました。決意は固いようですね。こたびのことは我らゾナウの
And then in the scenes where we unlock the sages, and then Zelda addresses each of them, which we're not going to see here, she asks them to assist Link in the future. So she's laying all kinds of groundwork
最善を尽くしましょう。我が肉体が
for the future to work out.
魂の続く限り。
And Minato too. She's going to sacrifice in order to help out in the future. Really, really cool how everything ties together. Alright, and here's one of the greatest climaxes of the game. I talked about this too in the setups and payoffs video. But so much of the game has built up to this moment. And then even if we can guess what is going to happen, it's been set up so well, and then like the stakes have been so well established, that we care, and then to see it actually happen is still very powerful. And here, just in case we've forgotten, we get all the cutscenes, you know, gathering together the knowledge that Zelda will refer to as she makes her decision.
あなたは時の力だけでなく強く神聖な浜の力も秘めている。
奇跡を飲んだ者は調整不能の竜となり、永劫の
But yeah, no fluff. It all matters. Really impressive.
ミネル様、よろしくお願いします。
So yeah, Mineru, her power, she can separate her spirit from her body, so she basically abandons her body in order to kind of live forever, wait for Link. So she too is waiting, along with Daoru. I don't know if Daoru had all of this plan. This might all be Zelda's plan here.
リンク、
Actually, that's true because of what Zelda told him.
あなたに届くその日まで私が聖なる力で抱き続け、必ず魔王を打ち倒せる剣に。
So this here is maybe not a surprise, but to see this awful thing, you know, coming at us, like head on, slowly, is almost worse.
だから
Ah, that's interesting. That's interesting. The translation there. I really like that they chose the word protect to use here, because that is one of the defining characteristics of a hero, is to protect the weaker. It's not about, you know, kicking butt. It's about protecting. And Link, he's kind of first and foremost a protector, both of Zelda and Hyrule. But in the Japanese, there's no verb there. So that was a choice, that was an artistic choice by the translators there to use protect, and I think they picked the right word. But yeah, super powerful scene there. Beautiful but terrible at once. And we feel very sad for Zelda. Making a sacrifice of her own. Alright, last memory. This, I think, is brief.
リンク、リンク、あなたの剣、マスターソードは魔王を滅する唯一の力。
So this here, this might be like the final thoughts of Zelda before she loses consciousness, turning into a dragon, or maybe these are subconscious thoughts.
今度こそ魔王に打ち勝てるように。必ず新たな力を吹き込んでみせる。あなたは最後の希望。どうか 剣が未来のあなたに届きますように。
That is amazing trust. To make all these sacrifices for something so far in the future. Okay, so those are my reactions to the memories, including all of the tears of the dragon. I am really impressed with the storytelling in this game. Okay, sometime later I'll do my reaction to the final boss fight and then the ending scenes. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again. Take care.